All right, we're here with Shiroku, Hero, a fellow Sean. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
as good as I can be.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we coming up with the more hot takes. You got any? I'd love to hear if you got any baselines, bro.
You'd have to ask me,
I gotta ask you specific animes, huh?
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
know.
have to ask me specifically, and
Okay.
we'll go
Okay.
from Shiro to Zero real quick.
Yeah. All right, so I know Zeno told me to ask you about Bleach. What do you think about Bleach? I think did we talk about this last time or
I actually think we did.
I think we like,
because
touched on it.
I I I really like Bleach.
Okay.
I've always really liked Bleach.
Okay.
It I do have the understanding that sometimes Bleach can be
I do agree.
a little bit perfect countery,
Yeah. I
right?
do agree,
Um,
yeah.
but I always like to say, like, Bleach is one of those turn your brain off and watch kind of series, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't think about it too much.
Then you won't,
You're gonna
get
have a
mad
good
about
time.
it, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have a good time. Plus,
I
it's got
agree.
some of the best waifus,
True. True.
anywhere.
Bro, I
I
agree.
do.
I agree.
But no, Bleach is personally one of my favorites. So
Yeah. Understandable. Were you expecting a different answer, Zeno, or what? I'm curious about that, man. I mean, like, Bleach is fire. I do agree. It doesn't deserve all the hate it gets. Some of it, maybe.
tested.
Some of it, maybe. Yeah, Yoruichi's fire, bro.
Yoruichi, man.
Yes, sir.
Yoruichi has been a waifu for lifeu since Yoruichi's first debut, transforming from a cat into
naked lady.
like no. What I thought was funny is I always liked Yoruichi, like
Because he was a
Yoruichi's
cool cat.
personality.
Cool cat.
Right? I was like, oh, this Yoruichi dude, pretty
Yeah,
fire.
dude. I always
like
expect there was a dude, to be honest.
Right? And then Yoruichi transforms. I was like,
oh. Oh. Yeah, you go from like, okay. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. It's a woman. Oh, she's naked.
It was never in question about the voice they used.
Yeah.
Ichigo was just like, I thought you were a cat. Yoruichi's just like, cats don't talk, Ichigo.
Yeah, and like he's like, you sounded like a guy. I'm like, no one said nothing at all.
No one said nothing about it, and I just thought it was so funny.
Yeah, I agree. Like, just like the fact that he asked about a cat.
I think that was in English that the voice was so deep, because I think in the Japanese it was a lot more cutesy.
I would have to check that out, because like
but
I've watched
I would have to
English.
double check, and I haven't. But either way, it was never.
Yeah.
Like it never really was addressed.
Yeah, I never thought about it as like when I first saw Yoruichi, I always thought it was like a dude. I'm like, okay, cool, cat, guy, yeah. I don't know. I was like you said, it might have just been the English, but I mean, like I didn't watch Bleach in sub for a while, but that was like after he was like she was cat Yoruichi,
Yeah.
So like I just never got to that part, so I never rewatched the first part in sub,
Yeah, no, I completely understand.
Yeah, it's
I think
just
the only part that I watched in sub would have been like the last two arcs.
Fullbring, right?
Anime. Yeah, so I watched Fullbring in sub, and then I think I watched a vast majority of Ichigo kicking the absolute shit.
Oh yeah, the Aizen fight too. Yeah, that was the one I watched in sub. I did rewatch it in English though.
I did too, but it was just like I watched them both, rewatched both arcs in English. But it's just one of those things of being like when it started happening, and then the English caught up, and they were waiting. I was just like, I can't wait.
Can't wait no more.
So I just started watching it in Japanese.
I agree. I think like when I was watching Bleach for the first time, that was like the time I was like, I'm over it, bro. I don't care if it's in English no more, bro. I want to watch.
Right.
Because like I'm over here like I don't care if it's in sub or dub, unless if it's good,
Yeah.
Like what is your opinions on sub and dub anime actually?
So my thing is like to each their own, right? I can watch it in sub and I can watch it in dub. I prefer dub mostly because I could just have an anime kind of going on in the background.
I agree. That's 100% why I have half of the shit in dub, bro.
So, you know, like I'll like that way I can watch what I want to kind of in the background, or you know, I don't have to fully pay attention to understand where the story is. Yeah. I know that's kind of, you know, that's weird when you're just like,
that's the
anime
point, you know?
is a visual medium.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You should be watching it. And
but
I
like, mean,
well, if with my life being the way that it is,
yeah.
You want to catch up with things. You can't always sit there and watch it. Sometimes you just gotta listen. You know, like if you're at work or whatever, you're just like, oh man, that attack sound dope. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. I'm out here like I'm out here rewatching stuff right now at the current time of my anime career right now, I guess you could call it, you know. Career, that sounds so gross. But like in my watch time right now, I'm just rewatching a bunch of shit. And rewatching it in English is so much easier, bro. It's such a time, bro. Because now, I don't have to. Well, go ahead. I was interrupting you. Sorry.
Oh, what I was just gonna say is, you know, like, you know, I agree with you, right? You know, it's easier to watch it in English. I do understand though that, you know, some things don't get translated over as well as in the sub, like, or even like whole things are changed in order for a you know, the Western audience to really understand what's happening.
Ghost stories.
So
Ghost stories was funny though.
We don't talk about ghost stories. That's not even
the
that's
sub,
not a dub.
The sub is whatever, bro. But the dub is
parody.
Just the dub is just like a whole other anime, bro. I was gonna ask you about that. What is your opinion on ghost stories?
I think it's super funny.
Yeah,
right?
Too bad, you know, it's not legit.
But it's not good. Like it is the closest thing to a legit, you know, studio done abridged you'll ever get.
Exactly, because none of that happened. They were just giving you, just do whatever you want to make it good, bro. Do it, because like I know Ghost Stories was like garbage in Japan or whatever. It was like a poor or whatever. It didn't do well, you know.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad. I mean, English kind of, you know, just took it to another level. Which I mean, I vibe with it.
But I think the reason they did it was actually it was part of a deal that they had to.
Right? I think it's also because like they were just given, you know, the rights to do whatever they want, right?
Well, yeah, but I think it came with a deal with make it anime, and it was like, hey, you need to dub this, and then we're just like, oh.
They didn't give you any, you know, limitations.
Say whatever you want, and they were like, hold my
Are you sure? Are you sure? I honestly, I could never, you know, voice an anime because I'd say some heinous stuff on accident, bro. Like, I couldn't get that much freedom over voicing a proper dub of an anime. No. It would probably be worse.
Is, I'm a little bit biased.
Yeah.
When it comes to English dubs. Because one, I want to be a voice actor.
Yeah, right? I mean, I feel like that would be cool to do.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And then, and you know, I've been kind of doing stuff like that on and off since I was in high school. And then a lot of my friends that I grew up with in high school, you know, meeting them online and stuff, are now voice actors.
Nice.
You know, in anime. And so, last Saturday, which would have been September the 1st.
Okay.
Or not September the 1st. I'm an idiot. Last Saturday would have been September the 10th.
Damn. All right.
Me and Brandon Winkler, aka the voice of Yu-Gi-Oh from Sword Art Online,
Ooh.
as well as other people. We went to Busch Gardens. We went to Hollow Scream.
Okay.
So you know, we had a fun time. We were riding rides and chilling, and when we were doing one of the haunted mansions, he got recognized, which was super funny.
Yeah.
Because the people right in front of us just started freaking out, and they were like,
God,
"Oh, and what?" They were like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I was like, "I write stories sometimes."
You know, I got the story I'm making. You know,
and they were like,
pretty cool.
They were like, "Okay, how do you know him?" We were roommates. And they were like, "That's so cool," and I was like, "No, I was the cool one, not him."
He became him.
But like, we had fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys follow the Bloody official Instagram,
which you can check out down in the description.
There are a couple of pictures.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
Of me and him at Busch Gardens.
Yeah, it was like chilling with my friend or whatever you said it as a caption for those. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we've been friends for a very long time, and he's really cool. We used to have beef, but it's not entirely his fault.
What happened?
We were roommates.
Okay.
And we had one roommate that never paid anything, so
tough.
I was paying everything. I was working like 70 or 80-hour weeks.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't have a car, so I was walking to and from work. I didn't sleep very much on that time. Another thing I don't really talk about a lot is I actually got addicted to Adderall because I needed it in order to work. So now I don't touch. I don't touch that kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah, I got you.
Not the point. Continuing on was I was doing all this stuff, and he had a girlfriend at the time. And she acted like she owned the house. And everyone was like, Sean pays like 3/4 of the rent. Doesn't that make this his house? And she'd get all mad, and then he'd get mad, and like get a fight. And then he left to go become a flight attendant. He took the PS4 that I had bought.
Bro.
Like we had split it. Not like I had bought it, but we had actually split the difference on paying it. And then he just paid one of the bills that we had backlogged, right?
Yeah.
Just paid outright, and he was like, "Oh, I'm doing this because it pays for the PS4, and you didn't seem like you were gonna pay the bill." I was like, "You didn't even tell me about it."
Damn. Okay.
So for a couple of years, like we didn't really talk or anything.
Yeah.
And we started, talking again, and he apologized to me for how he treated me, and I was like, "Bro, it's water under the bridge. It happened years ago. I don't really care anymore." And since then, we picked up where we left off of being, like brothers, like really good friends.
Yeah, I got you.
But there was beef there, which and it's super funny because I will bring this stuff up with him all the time as a joke. I don't think he finds it funny, but I find it hilarious. Like we went to Hollow Screams. He paid for it because he wanted to do that, and I was like, okay, cool. So at the end of it, I was like, "Hey man, we're even." And he goes, "Even? What do you mean?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're even from when I gave you, when you took my PS4, and from when you got mugged and I gave you $100." And he was like, "What?" He was like, "What the hell, man?" And I was like, "I find this hilarious, even though I don't care about that anymore."
Yeah. That would be.
That's how I treat my friends like that all the time.
I agree.
Like if I borrow money or they borrow money from me, I'll bring it up all the time. Like I do it even if I do it. I'll be like, you know that $100 that I owe you, and they're just like, "Yeah, I do." And then she's like, "Well, gotta go. Peace, bye, buddy." Run away.
Okay.
But the reason that I can borrow from friends is they know that I paid them back. But it's just like I'll bring that stuff up so that they know that I remember. But I try to do it with humor, and it's really funny.
I got you.
No, like I kind of rolling back to everything is, I know quite a few of the voice actor community that's coming in now, like within the last like 5-10 years, the ones that are really starting to get in there, like we did, we hung out, did fan dubs and things like that.
That sounds cool.
So it's something it's really interesting because doing that is what got me on the path of being a writer in the first place. So
yeah,
if I had never been like, you know what, maybe I want to voice these characters, that could be neato. I never would have met some of the friends that were like, you're actually a really good story writer, and I never would have gotten you to doing what I'm doing now. So
it's something, bro. How a single choice can like take you down a direction, bro. But I mean, I guess we can go back to hot takes, specifically one of mine from like last time when we were with Mind Fury. So about the Ghibli movie stuff. Since I haven't seen one, what is your favorite one?
Um, my favorite
Yeah.
Ghibli movie is probably going to be Howl's Moving Castle. I really like
Okay.
that movie a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Interesting.
I like the way that the story is told. Um, I will say I do prefer Howl's Moving Castle in Japanese
Okay.
than in English. But that's I don't think Christian Bale did a very good job as Howl.
Okay. Damn,
Um,
Christian Bale did that?
like
Okay.
yeah. So Christian Bale is Howl in that movie, and it's not bad,
Yeah.
but it's just not my favorite performance.
Yeah, I got you.
So it's one of those things of being like, I'm just gonna watch it in Japanese and read the subtitles. Though at this point, I could watch the movie without the subtitles and know exactly what's
Yeah.
happening at every single
Oh,
moment.
I agree. There's a couple anime I can do that with too.
I can also do that with Gurren Lagann, but that's because my
Mhm.
mom bought me a box set that wasn't bilingual.
Oh yeah, I got you.
And
Also,
so that was the only thing that I was watching at a certain point. So I
Mhm.
could literally just have it on in the background. People be like, they're like, how do you know what's going on? Right now he's using Giga Drill Break. Right over there, he's about to start crying. Right over there to the left of the screen, you can see Keaton slowly coming into front. They're like, you're not even looking at the screen. I know I'm not.
I know. I just know. I just know. It's okay. You don't have to question it no more. I'll say this now, before we get too far. I haven't seen Gurren Lagann.
Really?
Yeah, I know about it. I do know about it. I haven't watched it. There's a lot of anime I haven't seen. That being one of them.
It it's a good one.
I've heard it was good by a lot of people.
I recommend it. Like now I have a bias to it. I'm always
Yeah, I
gonna have
got
a
you.
bias to it. But so I'll tell everyone to watch it.
Mhm.
I've watched it recently, and in my opinion, it doesn't hold up.
Okay.
In like I don't want to say it doesn't hold up.
Mhm.
It's still very good. Um, but compared to things that we see like now, like coming out nowadays, like
Yeah.
newer animes, um, graphically it still holds up very well, but the writing can sometimes slip a little bit.
Okay.
Um,
Understandable.
but it's still very good. It's a very powerful and emotional watch. But again, like I said, I'm always gonna have a bias for it.
Yeah.
Um, for personal reasons.
Yeah, I got you. I
But
got you.
I will, I'll always suggest it. But I'm one of those people that I'll be like, hey, it's a really good show. It means a lot to me. Like if you watch it, that'd be cool. But I know some people that'll be like, no, you need to put this at the top of your watch list, like
Yeah.
above everything else.
I got
You're
people
putting
like
this
that
here,
too. I
and
got
I'm
people
just
like that.
I'm like, look, when you get to it, you get to it. That's super cool.
For real.
If you like it, then you like it. If you don't, I get it. It's understandable. But I've always been that way.
Yeah, I got you.
Um,
I know Mind Fury. He's just like, are we even friends anymore? Mind Fury was like when I said I didn't watch no Ghibli movies. I didn't watch no Gundam. What else did I watch when he was here? You were here. What
yeah.
else did I watch?
I can't remember. All I know is
can't.
that after you said I haven't watched Gundam or Ghibli,
He,
like
he was like,
me and mine were like,
y'all are simultaneously
What are you-
connected, bro.
we're gonna have.
Hey yo.
No man.
Hey bro, I will watch Ghibli movies. I already have that shit planned where I'm gonna do it, bro.
No, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I'm
look,
gonna be doing it.
I really like Ghibli movies. There are a few that I don't particularly
Mhm.
care for.
Yeah, I got you.
A lot.
Mhm.
Actually, I say a few. There's one. And I just don't. It just wasn't for me. Not to
Which
say
one
it's a
was
bad
that?
movie? Ponyo.
Oh, okay. I will be watching Ponyo.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Ponyo. I just
Okay.
it didn't click with me. Not to
I
say that
got
it's
you.
not a good Ghibli movie. It's just not a me Ghibli movie.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Ghibli movies for me are very good, but they all have this like even Howl's Moving Castle, right? The like there's the animation quality. I'll always sit here and go, oh, it's god tier.
Yeah.
It's great. It looks beautiful. Storyline wise, though, sometimes I'll be like,
It could be better.
it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
A lot actually.
Damn.
But I think there's something about Ghibli movies that's really interesting is the stories can be really simplistic or they
Yeah.
can not have a lot of depth to them at all.
Whisper of
right?
the Heart is one of my favorite. Okay, Zeno. Yeah, I know you told me that. What do you think about Whisper of the Heart?
I, Whisper of the Heart's good.
Okay. I know. I plan to watch that because
If,
Zeno.
yeah, if I had to like rank it, it'd be like fourth.
Oh yeah, I plan to rank them after I watch them.
Oh no, yeah.
I feel like that would be an
Especially
interesting
if
way.
you're watching them back to back. I mean,
Yeah, I'll be
really
watching them back to back. I'll probably do it late into the night and
I
then
don't
rank
think
it
I've seen
tomorrow.
Whisper of the Heart in a while.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
To see what I think about everything.
But I do enjoy. I enjoy Ghibli movies mostly because it's less about it. Here's my thing about Ghibli movies: it's less about the story.
Yeah.
It's more about the experience, right? Like a Ghibli movie isn't like a regular movie or something like that, in my opinion. It's an experience. It's something that you experience, not just like take the story or watch. And that can be said for anything really, but for Ghibli especially, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because look, even non-anime fans, right? I know people that hate anime. That they're like, oh man, I love this Ghibli movie. And
yeah,
I'm just like,
I know.
That's anime, homie.
Yeah, because I know Disney did a collaboration with them, bro, and people didn't know it was like anime.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just I never thought Ghibli movies were bad. I just haven't ever had the time or to get to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's finally time I get to them. I guess that's just it, bro.
Well, look,
sit down.
Well, now with you as like an anime, manga, manhwa creator on YouTube, you can't not have an opinion on Ghibli.
You're right. You're right.
It is a cardinal sin.
I be sinning every day, I guess, until next weekend, bro.
No, see, now your sins are absolved because you've planned a whole watch through all of them thing, right?
Yeah.
Your sins are absolved. You went to Priest Mind Fury and he talked with the Pope of anime.
He gave me his blessing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, hey, I'm excited. Like I've seen obviously clips of it. I know about majority of them. I've seen a bunch. Like I know what they are. I just never sat down and watched the entirety of them.
Never sat down and really watched.
Yeah, cause I it's just never been in my vision to watch those yet, bro. Like there's a time and a place for it. That's how I felt about it. I guess it's next week though. So, but I mean, it's gonna happen regardless. So I can't get back out now because everyone knows about it.
You can't back out now.
Yeah, which is
it gets to that day and you're just like, hey guys, I'm sick. They're like,
hey, okay,
grab some tissues.
Yeah, I'm like, you're sick. You can get on your PC, right?
You can still get on the PC and watch these movies.
I broke my leg. You can get on the PC, right?
I'm not feeling well, guys.
I need to lie down. No, you can lie down on your PC, bro.
Like watching a movie. You don't need energy.
Exactly, bro. Like there's no way I can get out of it without saying oh, nothing. Top 4 anime directors. Miyazaki. Yeah. Satoshi Kon. That's the stuff I watch. Perfect Blue. Yes. Mamoru Hosoda. The Boy and the Beast. Fire movie. And Makoto Shinkai, bro. I don't know if I'm butchering these names. But yeah, I've seen Your Name and I've seen, what's the other one? The super popular one with the mute girl. I forgot, what was it called? Silent Voice. Yeah, I've seen those. Those were alright.
Yo, Silent Voice is one of those movies you put on when you want to cry.
Yeah,
for a good 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't cried to shit in a while.
So I'm a very empathic person, right?
I'm an empath, okay?
There's a lot of empathy that I have.
Yeah.
So I could be watching a TV show. Look, man, it's weird. So TVs, movies, stuff like that. I'll cry too because I can feel.
Bro, I just couldn't do it, bro. I just can't, bro.
But look, I could literally be out and about. Now, this is actually funny. It's a true story. When I was 8, my grandmother passed away. We went to her funeral, And while at the funeral, I did not cry once.
Okay.
We were watching a movie. This is after the funeral. We were watching a movie, and I started to cry. And my sister went, "Why couldn't you cry at the funeral?"
Bro, it's different.
And I looked at her and went, "No idea."
You saved your tears, bro.
So like I'll cry to TV shows, or, you know, like I'll stuff like that. But like if legitimate stuff happens in my life, 9 times out of 10, I am straight faced.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, do you have emotions? And I was like, yes, I do.
I haven't cried to like nothing, bro. Also, I did not know Samurai Champloo was directed by Mamoru Hosoda. I did not know that.
Oh dang.
Nice. Respectable.
You know, after you say that, I can kind of see that.
Yeah. I couldn't see it because, you know,
no,
I don't know these people
this
like
is
that.
Actually really funny. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Right. But the director that did I'm trying to think, because it's that horror magic girl show.
Horror magic girl.
Madoka
Magica?
Yeah. So the director that did Madoka Magica, right?
Mm-hmm.
Directed one of my absolute favorite seasons of Kamen Rider called Gaim. Right? Gaim was actually one of the few Kamen Rider series where instead of doing an episodic adventure, they did a very serialized adventure from episode 1 all the way to the end.
Okay.
Because they got the director of Madoka Magica, and it has some dark shit. Right?
Okay.
Like, it's really interesting to watch a show that has dark shit where you're like, you find out like a character killed one of his best friends, right? Like later on. Like in an early episode, you find out that he like killed the best friend. You're like, what the fuck? In a show about fruit Jesus. Like, bro, the whole premise of the show is like they get these things called lock seeds, and they're just basically like fruits or vegetables. You know, like the main character is a fucking orange, right?
Annoying orange.
So like he's got this like bright, you know, like bright suit, and it's colorful, right? You know, the music's bright and poppy, and then later on it's just like, by the way, you killed your best friend, and he's like, no, and you're just like, I did not see that shit coming. Not from literally a shiny orange that says orange on stage. What the hell?
Bruh. Okay.
But I've always liked Kamen Rider, but I found that very interesting because they're two very different mediums, right? The live action, you know, tokusatsu versus, you know, an anime, and a pretty dark one at that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So it's just like it was interesting to have seen that, which I thought was really funny because I watch a lot of stuff about Kamen Rider, like production value, like what happened during production and things like that.
Yeah.
And Gaim had this really interesting thing where even from the very beginning, the director had a very clear vision, which is super rare for tokusatsu. Right? Like tokusatsu, generally the way that it is it's like, hey, we got a story, we got a couple beats we're gonna hit. We'll write as we go and see where we get. Right?
Yeah.
Like in the end, it does come together very well. But Gaim was one that was just like, we're doing this, and then like, I think it's Bandai or Toei was like, oh hey, we need you to you know, really sell toys, and he was like, no,
we don't do toys around here.
And they were like, but toys, and he was like, no, they'll show up when they show up. Like he was very adamant about like, these things will appear when they appear. They're not. I'm focusing on the story. I'm not focusing on toy sales, which is actually hilariously ironic that because he did this and made it a very serialized show, the toys for Gaim sold ridiculously well.
Nice.
Not to mention the whole motif that they had with like little locks that you basically click and then it says a little jingle or whatever.
Yeah.
It's very popular in Japan, so it's really cool because Kamen Rider just became how many toys can we sell? How many gimmicks can we sell you?
Yeah.
It's still a good show. I still like it. It's like adult Power Rangers. Right?
Go Power Rangers.
Like it's
I watch Power Rangers.
I mean, hell, I still watch Power Rangers.
Hell yeah, bro.
To this day, even Power if I don't like the season.
True. I agree.
But like no, it's funny because I haven't really liked the last 3 seasons of Power Rangers. I've still watched every episode.
I haven't been there. I rewatch a lot of Power Rangers more than I watching new ones.
Right? Like I'll go back and I'll watch a lot of the older seasons
For real.
because I love their aesthetic. So people I've heard people say this to me before. I'm like, hey, I really like Power Rangers, and I'm like, but it's so campy, and I was like, that's part of its charm.
Exactly.
It's not meant to be serious. It's a show about teenagers with attitude beating up a 10,000-year-old, witch that was trapped in a dumpster.
Yeah, that was a hectic plot.
That's what they say it is. But you look at that and go, I ain't never seen a gold dumpster inlaid with jewels. I'm sorry, it's true. That's not a dumpster. That's Oscar the Grouch's golden garbage can.
Yeah.
But like, like Power Rangers has this. Like, yes, it's campy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you don't watch it for its okay. In Mighty Morphin, do you know like 90% of people's favorite Ranger in Mighty Morphin?
I do not. I know. What did I like, bro? I think I like majority of the time it was like Black Ranger, and some others. Yeah.
A vast majority of people go, "Yo, I love Tommy. I love the Green Ranger."
Yeah.
So me and my friend were watching that, we were rewatching all of the seasons, right?
Yeah.
And so we started on season 1. We were going through. We're like, cool. So Tommy shows up. You're like, neat, right? And then Tommy joins the team. He's like, yeah, guys, I'll fight with you. And you're just like, oh yeah, the Green Ranger's now on the team. That's awesome. And dope. He is on the team. He fights with them maybe 4 times in the 2 seasons he's around before becoming the White Ranger.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
because in Japan, the Green Ranger was like, I'm evil. And they were like, no! And then you find out that the Green Ranger is actually the brother to the Red Ranger. And he's just like, we gotta save you. And then they save him? Kind of. Like, they make him a hero. Like, they return him back to good. And they're like, awesome. And then Rita, or the Japanese Rita, is just like, kill him. And they're like, okay. And so then the Green Ranger dies.
Okay, interesting.
Funniest part about that entire story is that the Zords could talk in that series. They were sentient, and the Dragon Zord was pouting. Right?
Oh.
He was like, no, Bodai was my best friend. And the Red Ranger was like, shut up, bitch. That's my brother. I get to cry, not you. Now suck it up and defeat that monster. And it was like, okay. Like, that's a summary of basically what happened in that episode. You're just like,
I see.
Huh?
But sounds very confusing.
So many people liked Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
So many people. Like, I don't understand. And like, Tommy was my favorite Ranger growing up too. Did you know almost every single episode he's like, okay guys, you go fight that monster. I got karate practice. And then he's just gone. I'm like, I think the monster is more important than your karate practice. And then like he'll come in at the end of the episode, he's like, oh dang guys, I'm sorry, karate practice went over. You're just like, what?
He was so...
Tommy.
That was such an excuse, bro.
Like, when he became the White Ranger, they did film a lot of new scenes that he could fight with them because the suit that he used was not from the season, right? And so they had to do a lot to the point that like even Saban was like they called up the Japanese company that was making Power Rangers, and they're seasons ahead at this time, right? So by the time it gets to this, they're so far ahead, they haven't done this season in forever, and they're like, hey, could you make us some new episodes? And they were like, okay. So they filmed new episodes, which in Japan is basically just like a Blu-ray release called I think it's Zoo Ranger 2, something like that.
Okay.
And it's just a bunch of fight scenes so that the Americans can butcher it and put it into new episodes.
Okay.
But it's super funny to me.
I see. Okay.
Because they were so scared early on of changing from the dinosaur motif to anything else.
Yeah.
Like, if we do that, we're gonna lose fans. Hilariously enough, when they changed and went to different suits, the fan base went up.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the same thing that they'd been doing for nearly 4 years.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know, us talking about this is pretty crazy because just at the end of the day, I'm a huge fan of Power Rangers, a huge fan of Kamen Rider. Like to the point that like I write and design suits for series that will never happen all the time.
Nice. I fuck with it.
All the time.
Okay. I think we should divert from Power Rangers. We were there for a while.
Something else.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we can go, the Bloody Luck, because it's your series, All right, I guess we can start with, what's been the best part about, working with everybody so far, on the team, the whole team, the artists, everybody. What's been your favorite part about it?
The best part about working with this team
Yeah.
is like I can, I'll write the script down. I'll kind of mention how I want the scene to play out, and they can either take it in the direction that I want to, right? Sometimes I'll look at it and I'll be like, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I was thinking. Or
Okay.
They'll take it in a drastically different direction than what I wrote down.
Yeah.
But it's so much better than anything that I wrote down. So I was just like, oh man, this is so
I wish I could have done that.
I was like, they took what I said and interpreted it in a different way, which is super nice.
Yeah.
Because I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's only as good as the whole team. I want them to be just as proud of it as I am. I'm not afraid of my vision changing just slightly so that we can get really cool panels, or we can actually, so it can be the best that it can be.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of change.
Hey, as you should be.
And so I think that's the coolest bit is like that, and like every artist who has worked on it. We've gotten a bunch of new ones recently. To try to help speed up production.
Nice.
So we got a new line artist. He's doing a fantastic job of copying Sutage's style.
Nice.
So, quality hasn't changed at all, right? We got a couple of new colorists and things like that. And so
more legs.
It's really great to just see this group also sit there and be like, hey, this series is really cool. I really like working on this. I think the story is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you, because I'm working really hard on it, right?
Yeah, I need to read some more of it. I've been a little behind,
You're slacking.
I'm slacking on every series right now, bro. So I mean,
there's 2 whole episodes out with a 3rd on the way. You slacking.
Hey, when's the 3rd coming out?
Next Thursday.
Okay.
So basically in a week.
Okay, should I wait or just drop them now, or later?
You know what? Wait, because the next episode is actually probably the most fire.
Okay. Oh well.
So after
I'll
that
sit on it.
I really want to see your reaction.
Okay. I'll sit on it. I'll make sure to do a like counter too.
We were really lucky that we were given one additional episode.
Yeah.
So instead of stopping on episode 6, we now stop on episode 7.
Nice.
And I only asked for that episode. So 1, I could kind of slow the pacing and just have a little bit more action and a lot more fun with it.
And
2, my series is called Bloody Luck.
Yeah.
Ending on episode 7.
Yeah.
Is poetic.
Yeah, it is.
Because 7 is a lucky number, so it's just one of those things of being like, I was like, I love this idea, I love this concept.
Yeah, I got you.
So we're gonna end on episode 7, which is gonna be nice. Currently, episode 5 is in production.
Nice. Can't wait.
We got 3 more episodes in total.
Yeah.
For the pilot program,
and
then once it gets its viewership to a certain degree, it'll get picked up for a full series, or at least a full 20.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so I should ask whose idea was it for the character files exactly?
For the character files?
Yeah, was it everybody's or yours?
It was my idea for the character files.
Okay. I vibe with him. I fuck with him. It's
I just
interesting.
a lot of the reason that I wanted to do it is I was like, hey, if we could do something on the off week, even if it's just something small like a picture, you know, with some information about the character or
Yeah.
characters. It doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be super telling. You know, maybe just a little bit to add intrigue. I think that would be really cool in the off weeks. So we're always putting out something every week, even if it's not a full chapter.
Yeah, I got you.
And so that's why we started doing the character files, which is funny because I got to write a new one now to go in between 6 and 7.
Oh yeah, because I was wondering how many characters do you plan on, you know, dropping in the character files? Is it everybody, or you know, just everybody that's slightly more important?
The character files for right now are just going to be like the characters you're seeing in the first initial run.
Okay.
Right. If we start doing I think the talk that we had is that if we become, you know, a full series,
yeah,
it isn't going to be bi-weekly. It'll end up becoming weekly, which means that the character files won't be coming out every week, every other week.
Yeah, I got you.
So new character files probably come out on Instagram, and they would be of like the important characters. So like we would get one for Braden, you know, and one for the other members of the Night Brigade as you saw them in the very beginning.
All right, I got you.
So yeah. They're a slow roll. Each one of them is like they will slowly be introduced as the series progresses.
Yeah, because I saw Claire, and then Claire was in the next chapter.
Yeah. We I think that one came out ahead of time on accident, but it was already finished, so I was just like, all right, well, here we go.
Yeah, because we got Drippy Dude like the week before, or no, 2 weeks before that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it was just one of those things of being like, oh, I think we started doing them off by one.
Yeah.
And it started messing them up, and it was just like, oh well.
Okay. Well, good thing you know I checked it after.
It was like it happened. It's fine. You know? But it was just something small in my opinion. Because the biggest thing about it is, you know, the chapter. Like I already know that the character files don't get read nearly as often as the chapters, right? Which,
yeah, I got you.
Which is perfectly fine, right?
It makes sense a little bit, yeah. People just want to read it, you know.
They're like, I want to read the story. I don't want to read these little in betweens.
Yeah.
Like, well, I get it, but
it's kind of like bonus.
Do that is so you get that bonus content to show that we actually care. Like that's
care about it, yeah. Yeah, I got you.
We're like, basically our idea is just like throw things at the wall, hope that it sticks.
Yeah, right? I got you.
And like give you guys as much content as we personally can.
Hey, that's what I try to do.
Yeah.
Because like I'm out here doing like trailers and shit now. Because I'm in between, you know, starting to read more shit.
Yeah.
I should ask you, what like about manhwa, bro? Because like I don't think I've asked you about manhwa yet, right?
I don't think so.
So I gotta like obviously the main one. What do you think about solo leveling?
Oh, I really like solo leveling.
Okay.
In fact, funny enough, the formatting for solo leveling is what I followed for Bloody Luck's first 7 chapters.
I see.
So like if you read solo leveling from 1 to 4 is all about building up the main character.
Yeah, right? I got you.
Not a lot of stuff happens. And then at like the end of 4, that's when stuff starts happening. So if you pay attention, you know, for us, episode 1, 2, 3, all the way into 4, right? When you finally get there, right, you know, that's when everything starts happening, is right there. You know, you see what I'm saying? So like I followed that kind of structure and flow. That's not the only one that I read, but that's the one that stuck out the most in my mind.
Yep. Hello, Gary. Also, yeah, I do own the physical copy of solo leveling, so I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things of being like, you know, I read other ones that were popular.
Yeah.
A lot of the Voice Me ones I read too.
Okay.
To try to, you know, really to figure it out, because I write differently.
Okay, yeah, I mean, man, yeah.
Than than like most man would do. So
Mm-hmm.
I really had to adjust myself, which is another reason why I got the additional episode, is because I realized I had been taking it very slow. Right?
Yeah, I got you.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with each and every chapter that we've done, right? Because it helps build Rio, it helps build the world, kind of the things around it, the dynamics of the characters, things like that.
Yo,
All super important. Yo, Mind
Mind Fury,
Fury!
what's good, man?
We were just talking about you. How
Yeah.
much I hate Thrash. No, I'm kidding.
We're hating.
But you know, I work very hard to change my writing style.
Yeah, I got you.
To fit more of the manhwa kind of flow and feel.
Okay.
But it's taken. It was going very slow in order to build up the characters so that you care about them and understand what's happening. And so I didn't just like shove you into something and you're just like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, I got you.
So you know we've been really working on that all the way through, and I'm really excited about these next couple of chapters because 5 through 7 really just pop.
Okay,
like they go off, man.
I gotta read them, bro. I gotta get to that. Like I need to get to the Thrash chapter, bro. Yeah, I'm behind and everything, bro.
It's a good chapter.
Yeah. Can't wait to get to this shit. I know I will. Damn, get off me, bro. Shit.
No, it's funny because a lot of people like
Yeah.
Because now it goes around. It's just like, oh, sure, you don't like Thrash. I'm like, I still read it every week.
I still support.
Damn. I'm like, Mind Fury is a great artist. You know, it's a good story. I enjoyed the story. Right? They're just, and I've said this before. It was the early stuff that turned me off.
Yeah, I got you.
I still read Bloody Luck.
Yeah.
No, but like like I read like a lot of the stuff when Mind Fury, you can really tell it because the art changed a little bit. I still don't. It's still not 100% my thing, but it is a lot better.
Yeah.
But you can see where mine went from like, okay, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. You know, I want this to be an homage to this, to being like, this is mine.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm putting in what I want, and so like he's really like not actually being like this, but he's like, all right, forget what the readers have said. This is the story I want to tell.
Yeah.
Because taking criticism from the readers is important, but at the same time, if you let it bog you down, you're gonna come out with something subpar because
I got you.
Passionate about it. But like so he was just like, forget this. He's just like, so he just started putting like everything into it, and like his style started to really show through, and that's when I'm just like, yeah, that looks dope. I really like that. Like, there are panels and shots that I really enjoy and stuff, and I really do like the story. I did laugh.
Okay.
The other day because I was reading through Thrash and then I went back and I was looking at Bloody Luck and stuff, and I then and then something else popped up on my feed, and I started laughing really hard, and my friend goes, "What are you laughing at?" And I went, "There are now 3 characters with the moniker of 13 on Voice Me."
Yes, sir.
And I did not do that on purpose at all. I picked 13 because of Friday the 13th, and it's indicated with bad luck. And I was like, like I did that, and I was just like, no. You know what? It's fine. It's a Thrash reference.
Yeah. Wait, I'm curious. Who's the third or the second one? Who you think it is? Or who is it? 'Cause I don't know.
August 13th.
Oh yeah, I have read that. I have read that.
So I like it popped up on my feed.
I just forgot about it, bro.
I just started laughing so hard because I was like, now mind you,
take that shit.
I don't know how much I'm going to how long I'm gonna keep the 13 thing, but
keep it.
I found it so funny, right? because one of the things is like the biggest thing is like as we get through the story, each and every individual character for Bloody Luck has a moniker,
Hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so like some of them are really obvious, other ones, you know, they're specific to the character, other ones, you know, are completely just off the wall, but the idea, you know, they're all criminals in one way, shape, form, or fashion.
Makes sense.
So they all have a moniker
Mm-hmm.
because none of them want their, as mediators, they don't want another mediator to, you know, like go after them when they're not being mediators, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just, but because we were talking and I didn't know at one point her name was going to be Queenie. And I was just like, I don't like that. Because the idea was like chess. She's the Black Queen, right?
Yeah.
I was like, cool, okay, whatever. And that didn't work. So then I picked 13, you know, again. Because of luck, you know, it still goes, you know, in reference to bad luck, into being unlucky and black cats. And so that's why I picked that. And I hadn't thought about it at all.
Nah, it's clearly Thrash.
It's clearly a reference to Thrash, guys. It's clearly that. I just wanted you to go read it.
Thrash
so
always on your mind, huh?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always and forever.
Also,
I have to rescind all of everything that I've said before. Thrash just is the most beautiful and
it's
great
God
looking
tier
series. It's better than God Game.
No shade, Brandon. No shade.
I'm just making.
I need to read God Game, bro, for YouTube. Cap.
God Game is about to hit a new season, so.
Okay, I know. Brandon just dropped his new series called Just a Goblin, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's dope.
Just a Goblin is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to check it out.
I'll need to read a lot more of it because they've only got a couple of chapters.
Yeah. Seriously, BL is some great character-based storytelling. Wait, what? Oh, Bloody Luck. I read that as Boys Love. I'm like, what?
No, that okay. So we called it Bloody Luck. I was talking with Sudaja at one point, and I was like, "Hey, man, how is BL going?" And he went, "I hate that acronym." And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because I thought you said boy love."
Yes,
and I was like, and I just thought it was so funny.
Guys,
so a lot of the time, I don't abbreviate it. I just say Bloody Luck. Like I'll type the entire thing out.
Hey guys, BL.
Now, if I'm typing really fast, I'll type BL, right? I'll be like BL, and you can tell it takes people a minute to realize what I'm talking about. Like, normally you'll get like a message back almost instantly. It's like, oh yeah, I got you. And they'll be like, you can tell they're like looking at it.
He's talking about Bloody Luck, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bloody Luck. Oh, yeah, Bloody Luck.
Oh, yeah. He's not talking about, guys. Yeah, I actually said
I did.
Boys
Okay,
Love,
so
bro.
I did that one time. I did that one time, and the funniest interaction I've ever had is I typed all that out, and someone recognized that I was talking about Bloody Luck, but it didn't fully click for them. And my friend goes, "Hey, yo, who you adding in Bloody Luck that's gay?" And I was like,
"Yo, okay,
what?" And he was like, "You said boy love," and I said Bloody Luck, BL, and he went, "What?
Why do you use that?"
He looked at I guess he looked at it again and went,
"Oh no, yeah, you're right.
I'm stupid."
Seriously, Boys Love is some great character-based storytelling, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Woo!
But no, mind I really appreciate that you think it's really great character-based storytelling because I worked really hard in making the characters feel relatable and interesting. One of the biggest things is okay, so this is actually funny. So one of the biggest changes in my life recently is I recently got a girlfriend.
Legs.
Right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
The super funny thing about that is my girlfriend is the person I base Rio off of.
Nice.
Right?
Wait, like now it's gonna be a feel weird when I talk about her legs. So yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Oh, it's fine. No, I didn't base her physically.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like
I'm fine with it now.
Her personality and everything about her.
So she beats people up?
She can.
She's the man of the relationship.
When I mean, she could beat my ass any day. I'm not afraid to say that.
Okay.
But when it comes down to it, like when I say that I based it off her, I based the personality off the character.
Okay.
So like the reactions, the way that they, you know, they treat things, things
Yeah.
like that. That's how
I got you.
I think about it in characters. Like every character is based off somebody that I know.
Leg counter is back. Woo! Leg counter. Yes.
You're like, leg counter was gone for 30 seconds. Put us
Yes,
back
sir!
now. But you know, so but like the funny thing is she knows this because I told her about it before we started dating. I was like, yeah, I based her up, but I find it really funny now because I'm now dating her.
Yeah.
But when it came down to it, like, so a lot of the character struggles that that Rio has, I do it based off like, you know, something I can really touch upon and really
yeah, I got you.
And so really what you're seeing is like my interpretation of things that I've been told or that I have experienced in my own life. I've never been a criminal, obviously.
Yeah.
As
I can't say I have by law.
My legal team is telling me that
my lawyer said
I
no.
have to tell you.
My lawyer said I can't answer that question.
I've never done these things before.
Yeah.
No, like one thing, and it's really funny because I didn't realize this until later. Rio is a bad thief.
She probably is.
Well, like we write her that she's a very good one because she is. She's wearing fingerless gloves.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Right? So it's just like, oh man.
It's for the style, but you know,
and
I
it's
just
something
touch
that
him without.
It's something that we hadn't thought, like, because we were like trying to design and get it out, and like we're like, yeah, she looks real good. We get about 2 chapters into that, and I was just like, wait a minute, she's about to touch the glass bare-fingered.
Yeah. Maybe that it wasn't the best. I mean, character design choice. Fine. We could have switched it up for the, you know,
but it's
thievery.
It's fine.
You know, just
we'll,
use her palms.
We'll change it in the anime.
Right? Yeah,
anime. Then they're full fingers.
Yeah, you should. She can put. Yeah, she can put the fingers in, bro.
It's just like,
she got the ones where like the fingers fold on, bro.
They fold on.
Yeah, you got one of them.
Yeah. But
until now, she can use her palms, bro, because there's a part where nothing's on it, bro.
But like,
man,
it's super.
That fingered, ha!
Fingered.
Okay. Yes, sir. He said finger. Let's go. Rio. Oh, wait. Does she? Does she, Shiro?
Not on screen.
Damn. Unfortunate. Oh, her gloves. On her gloves. She fingers her gloves. They go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Woo, buddy. No, but,
okay. But yeah, but Bloody Legs, pretty good so far. I need to read more.
I'm glad that you're liking it. You know, like I said, the next chapter really starts to pop off. So.
Okay, I can't wait, bro. I'll wait Thursday, right? You said?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Thursday.
I can't wait. I can't wait either, bro.
I don't know who you telling. I'm the one sitting there watching them do drafts and line art, and I'm just like,
I'm telling.
Faster!
I am specifically talking to your artist. I'm waiting for the legs, boy. Yes, sir.
They're doing such a good job on it.
Yes, sir. I respect it. Good job, guys. Good job.
But no, like, I'm really looking forward to it. I do think it'll probably be some time after episode 7 before it gets picked up.
Okay.
A lot to do with its growth rate. It's having a hard time growing right now.
Everyone read it.
But that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Every series will grow at a different rate. I
Yeah, I
have
got
complete and utter faith in Bloody Luck. Like it'll definitely get picked
Yeah,
up,
everyone.
but it may take some time.
Yeah, everyone should still read it though. Or
Which
you
is
know.
why I decided episode 7 is ending on the biggest cliffhanger.
Exactly.
That way, literally everyone has to be like, no,
You can't
someone
do this
else
to me.
read this, quick, no.
You can't do this. I own this company.
just Dylan Tolano just looking at it like, what?
Yeah, Shiroku was
What?
here. I'm not telling him that.
No,
He was already here for that.
I was here.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I'm not saying it again. It already happened. It's already on YouTube.
It's already on YouTube. It's on a different
It's
video.
on YouTube.
We don't need to do it a second time.
Yeah, we don't need to do it again. Everyone here already heard it. Actually, actually everybody here has already heard it.
Now,
like Gary's here. Yeah.
Super funny.
Yeah.
Is when so they just announced a new pitch competition for voicemail.
Oh yeah, I do know about that.
So if anyone watching this, you guys want to real soon another pitch competition.
Go for it, Zeno.
Actually pitch an idea, and you'll be able to get your own series with an art team and all that. Super cool.
Go, Zeno, go.
When I was asking questions about it, I was like, hey, can other
already shut up. My idea is nice, but Zeno should go though. He has a good story.
So, but I was like, hey, can God damn.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's mean. That's mean, mind. Anyways, but I was
I'll let
like,
him have it.
I was like, yo, Tolano, like, what are the restrictions? Like, if I already have a series, can I not? And he went, no, you can. And I went,
okay.
That? Okay. I'm gonna get another series. Watch me. So when it was announced a couple of months ago, I started writing a new series too.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you had any planned, bro, or you have anything that you're working on right now. I was gonna ask that.
I started writing a new series. One thing I really wanted to do was something more upbeat and adventurous.
Okay. Don't take my idea.
I'm not taking your idea.
My poorly pitched idea. Don't take that.
No. So my goal is to actually take a
everybody
D&D
else
campaign that I've been
I got you
for a couple of my friends, and I started turning that into a series.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And,
is it your Digimon one?
No, I couldn't do that. I wish I could.
I wish I could do that legally. Legally, I wish I could. Yeah.
I wish I could.
Legally, I could, bro.
Well, see, I could. I just got to change the names of the monsters.
It's called Igimon.
Designs, and instead of calling it Digimon, they got to have a new monster catchy name. Digipals. Yeah.
Yeah. Digidudes and girls, inclusive. Yes, sir.
But no, so it's gonna be fantasy magic kind of series with just a fun adventure.
Nice.
That's the idea.
Okay.
It's called Infinite Horizons.
Well, I'm down. I'm interested.
Basically, the just short premise is in this world, everyone at the age of 8 is given a thing known as a glyph. It's like a crest. It tells you how many skills that you can have throughout your lifespan, right?
I see.
And every human is given a number from 1 to 8.
Okay.
Our main hero, Edmund, on the other hand, wasn't given a number at all.
I knew it! Yeah! Underdog story.
They think that
he's trash
because he doesn't have a number, which means that he is the first and only singularity. Which
Anomaly.
Is a singularity is a person that can have more than 8, right?
I thought he was just trash.
But he's the first singularity that can't gain skills.
Oh, so he's trash.
But come to find out, as reading and stuff, the fact that he doesn't have a number means that he doesn't have a limit.
Yeah.
Tying back to Infinite Horizons. And so it's a story about him being kind of OP, meeting a bunch of other people that are kind of OP, fighting against people that are OP.
Yeah, they gotta be OP to handle OP,
it's a fun adventure, and one thing I really liked about him is that he's not your general like, you know, he has OP powers, but he's like he has the ability to be OP, but a lot of the things that he does aren't really considered like he's a in a world of magic, he wants to build machines.
I want to be different, guys. I'm misunderstood. You
So
understand?
he's like, you know, like early in the series he ends up building a giant mech, right? Like
Yes,
not a giant
sir.
mech, my bad. Like you know,
Boys.
a robot
Oh.
in a suit of armor, and
Okay.
he doesn't tell anyone that it's a robot. It has like the command to wave, right? So like if people
Okay.
talk to it, you know, it's like shh, and it just waves, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It's one of his
Interesting.
bodyguards, and
Interesting.
it's a really cool dynamic um, between them and stuff. And it's just this cool kind of story about this world about to go to war, and this, you know, only prince of a matriarchy having to go around and try to build up an army to help his country, and
Okay.
it's just this kind of fun adventure with a character that, you know, is doing his best.
Yeah.
But it's something that I really wanted to do, was to write something that's a little bit more lighthearted, that has some serious moments,
Yeah.
because
Got you.
everything on Voice Me right now, as much as I love it, and I'm no better, right? You've read
Serious.
Bloody Luck, right?
Yeah.
Is dark, right?
Yeah.
There's
Got you.
something dark about it, and I was just like, I really want something that's lighthearted and fun. You know, it's just this adventure. You know, this kid is kind of powerful, but he doesn't know how to use it properly. You know, like he's smart but an idiot.
Yeah. Yo, Cake, you've pulled up late, but yeah, we're here. But I got you. I'm surprised, you know, no one in the chat has said, you know, that's how you pitch a story. That's how you pitch.
Not, that's not really how you pitch a story.
I mean, it's definitely better than mine. It's definitely better than mine.
It's really just the words.
Hey, I see you all typing. Shut up! God, I'm sorry, but yeah.
To be honest, one of the ways that I really learned how to pitch is because I play D&D. So a lot of it is just, you know, like you're looking at players and you're like, hey guys, how'd you feel about doing a world that's like this, kind of like this, way you go, you know, going this way and that way. And people being like, oh yeah, that sounds really cool, or oh no, like that's not fun. Right, so you learn how to now mind you, when it comes to writing a pitch, 9 times out of 10, instead of a pitch, I write a summary. And
bro, I'd probably do that, bro. Honestly, bro, if I can, you know, write out my, you know, idea, I do that. If I like, I'm like shit, as you can tell, at explaining things. You shut up. Shut up. Ain't no one talking to you specifically this time. Shut up. I played baseball in elementary. But yo, Zeno, go pitch your story to Voice Me, bro. I feel like they'd fuck with that. You should do that. I'm gonna shut
guys,
up.
It's okay. You guys don't have to shut up.
It's fine. Yeah, it's cool. You keep making fun of me. I can make one. Go ahead, Gary. Everyone make a story right now. He gonna boot me.
No, he won't do that.
Where do I pitch IG? Yeah, where can somebody go to go
So it'll be in the Voice Me server. It hasn't started yet. But a lot of the information about what you need is going to be in, you know, the Voice Me server itself. Right.
I should probably link it down in the description of this video if you have a story that you would like to put up somewhere. You know, I'll link it down below. And
just kind of you go there, you can look at the FAQs. It's a good community. They got classes, fun events, things like that. So if you want to see that, that's cool.
Yeah.
I believe that the pitch contest starts in a couple of weeks, right? So you've got some time to really to kind of go. I also see Diet Cake, you've been asking a couple of times that I'm a DM. Yes, I am. I'm a DM for D&D. Typically, we play on like Tuesdays. We do have a new YouTube channel. Me and my old YouTube channel and another YouTube channel merged. So we have more content and things like that. That's called 0XP. Stream on Twitch on Tuesdays.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be doing more things over time.
Nice.
But yeah. You're gonna go watch Slime Isekai?
Well, you get all right. I guess
I
peace.
Goodbye. But I do.
Goodbye, good sir.
Actually, I do really like Tensura a lot.
Yeah, Slimy Scott's fire.
But well, no, it's funny because the campaign that I'm doing, that I'm turning into the story, is an isekai.
Okay.
However, I don't know how to work the isekai element into it, so I'm probably not
gonna link it later. Okay. Go ahead and link your stuff if you want to later, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it in, what is it? Self promo.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But so Slime Isekai, bro. And you were talking about Isekai, your dungeon. I forgot what it was. Dungeon and Dragon stuff, right?
That one, it is an isekai. We have it where the players, they died at a certain age and were reincarnated into this world.
Interesting.
And it's the story that I'm taking for for the pitch contest. But I was like, I don't know how to tell a story about 8 people who got isekai.
Yeah, ain't there like a couple of isekais like that? Like not problem children. I don't know. There's some shit ones. There's some shit ones. I'll be honest.
What is it? Arietta.
Yeah, I know there was one that's like
that one's buck wild though.
Oh yeah, one's called High School Prodigies are like something where they have it easy in another world or something like that. It was pretty bad.
That's buck wild that I know of is like Arietta.
You searching up?
I was trying to, but I can't remember how to spell the name.
Okay.
1 second. It's like the main character, like freaking. He is the like all supposed to go in the dungeon. He's like the weakest person. He ends up like getting trapped in the deeper levels.
Do you mean Arafreda?
Thank you, Arafreda.
Okay. Yeah, I'm reading that.
Yeah, that one. Buck wild.
Yeah,
man.
I know the anime is pretty cool too.
I was watching that at work, right? And then the dragon lady appeared. I was like, I can't watch this no more.
Bro, yeah, like she's like a freak, bro. She's a freak, bro.
But it is buck wild. I love it, but it is buck wild.
I agree. I mean, that shit's crazy, bro. There's a lot of revenge isekai-esque shows out there, bro. And series out there. I mean, some of them are really good.
I didn't really want to do that, so it's not really like a revenge isekai.
Yeah, so it's just like they chilling.
Yeah, so like the idea, at least for the campaign, was right. Each one of them had died at some point in their life. But they all got reincarnated similarly around the same time. Not exactly. Okay. They're varying ages, but like they grew up in all sorts of different places around the world, right?
Okay.
They're all from different continents, and they all come together in the central continent called Cordia, and they join the Adventure Guild, and that's how they come together. Now, mind you, this is they used to all be friends, so there's this like idea that destiny is bringing them back together over time. The problem with doing that in the manhwa story base that I want to do it in is I would have to tell each individual character stories before they came together.
Yeah.
And no.
That is a lot of fucking work.
So I nixed the idea of them being reincarnated, right? The characters are still going to act the same because to be perfectly honest, while they all know they've been reincarnated, right? That never comes up.
That they got reincarnated?
Yeah, it never does. The biggest thing about it is that in the game, so it wasn't super, breaking, right? Each one of humans can have 1 to 4 skills, right? But they're quote unquote heroes or people who have been reincarnated who have from 5 to 8, right? Now, to simplify this for storytelling, I just said that humans can have 1 to 8, and then the main character doesn't have a number, so he can get infinite.
Yeah.
Right. Henceforth, the name Infinite Horizons. But Infinite Horizons is the name of the campaign, but I shortened that too, because the name of the campaign is Infinite Horizons. What would you do if you've been reincarnated? Because I wanted it to be that kind of, you know what I mean? It like I wanted them to feel like they're playing a light novel with a super long name.
Yeah, I think there was like I don't think it was an isekai, but I think there was a title that's like It's like the end of the world. What would you do, or something like that? And like something like that, you know?
Those like super long titles. So
That's
I wanted to
crazy.
do that for that campaign, and they loved it and thought it was funny.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it's there.
But like that's something, you know. So like I'm taking that story, mind you. It's funny because I'm not taking that story just like, okay, guys, I'm DMing this. I took it from you. I literally was like, hey guys, I want to turn this into a story, and they were like, please do. I want to see it. Like there were moments in it that I was like, straight up, like I was like, this is straight up out of an anime.
All right.
Like a character freaking ran up on a giant turtle at one point, grabbed a freaking spear that had been stuck in it, and then cast a lightning spell on himself so it would hit the rod and kill the giant turtle.
God damn.
Right? Like, so I was just like, that's the most anime thing I've ever seen.
Sheesh.
Because not only was it just like he ran up it and did that. No, he like in D&D terms, he cast haste, which doubled his movement speed. And then had an ability called limit break. So the man basically went, you know, Deku full cowling, right? Lightning coming off of him as he shot up, literally like flash stepped onto this dude's shoulder, grabbed it, and then hit it 3 times with a lightning attack, taking the damage the whole time. Right? I was like, that is the most anime thing I've ever seen in D&D. That was dope. Right? So like scenes like that will be recreated.
D&D just an anime, bro. At this point,
you can make it an anime if you care enough.
True.
But it's just one of those things of being like, it's I really liked the story and I really liked the characters, and so, you know, I'm writing those characters into this in a slightly different way than in the game. But we've done enough in that campaign. I'm like, I got 6 seasons so far.
Yeah.
I've got like introductory arcs and things like that have already been done, so I have all this time. There's a tournament arc that they're finishing up now. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great when we get to it in a manga style.
Nice.
So I think the story would do really good, which is why I'm pitching it. And also another thing is because then I can look at my players and go, look, it's you.
Look, you're here on the big screen, guys.
But
yeah,
they were really excited when I said that, because, you know, they were like, that'll be so cool, and they're interested in see how it works. And I was like, yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm interested to see if it ever gets a thing.
Look, if it doesn't come out on Voice Me via the pitch contest, it'll come out at some point.
Okay.
Even if it's like one chapter, you know. But I want it to be, you know, like I currently have a dark series, and I really wanted to do something that's more bright. So like, you know, it'll be brightly colored, you know, this fantastical world of magic and stuff. So I look forward to being able to make it at any point.
Okay. I should ask, like, how many people get selected? Or was it just one?
They have yet to say how many winners.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
But they on the thing, it literally says winner/winners.
Okay.
So I think the idea is that there's probably a first, a second, and a third place, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I know the last pitch competition, I think, had 3 that went.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But this one's all in-house. It's not like the last one that had a couple of other, like another studio that was going to do it with them. This time it is completely an in-house thing. So
yeah,
you know, Voice Me is going to be the one setting you up with an art team, not setting you up with the team that helped them do it. So it's going to be really cool.
Okay.
I really look forward to it, because whoever wins the pitch competition generally does very well.
Nice.
Right? Because like they get a good art team and all sorts of stuff. So it's really exciting. Like, I know that I'm putting in for it. If I don't win, that's fine. I got bloody luck.
All right.
Right?
Later's, like, I know.
Okay, have a good one.
But yeah, I mean, you got bloody luck, man. It's fire series so far.
It's still pretty. It's an exciting thing because I like seeing who wins.
Yeah.
The last pit competition is, funny enough, the entire reason why I'm in Voice Me in the first place.
Oh yeah, you won that. You won that one, right?
I didn't win that.
You were just in it, you know.
I was in. Like, they were like, pitch. You know, it's like, pitch story, join Voice Me. It's like, cool. And then I pitched a story, and I definitely didn't make it, which is perfectly fine. But you know, because I did that, I started working for VoiceMe, which is what gave me the opportunity to work on Bloody Luck.
Nice. I mean, if I wasn't such a shit, you know, pitcher, I'd probably, you know, try at least, you know, but I can't, I'm not, you know, gonna adapt, overcome in like however long it is until it comes up, bro.
That's not true. You definitely can. Like,
nah.
One thing you can do is just like, you know,
hey,
look
bro.
up pitches,
no.
look up. So, okay.
No, not that. I'd be like, okay, yeah. I'm done.
Trying to help you.
No, but yeah, I heard you, bro. Like, look up, you know, pitching, like how to pitch and stuff like that, you know, but it's like, damn, too bad, you know, I'm not born with that skill, bro. I've never been like a good explainer of shit anyways in the first place. This shit goes back for like a while, bro.
Honestly,
like I'd rather just show your ass, bro, like, to be honest.
I can understand that. Which is interesting as a story author. Because quite literally, you know, I have to write something in a script.
I didn't mean to send. What are you sending people, bro? Okay, I don't know. I didn't get nothing. But yeah, it's just interesting because like I want to write this. It's just, you know, I'm never pitching it again. We already had the, you know, the incident. We'll just call it that.
See, you never say never again. What you say is
never.
You're never going to pitch to Mind Fury again.
No,
because
he
is an asshole.
Yeah. Please don't.
Oh,
Shut
wow.
Up. Dumbass. We saw you. That's crazy. Man. That's crazy. The whole chat clowning me, bro. I mean, understandable. Understandable, bro. That was shit.
Listen, mind is just a hypercritical, just straight asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know, that's what. Fuck, that's crazy. I'm gonna find something to hate, bro. In Thrash, bro. Don't you worry, bro. I can def teach you. Okay.
No, yeah.
Cry.
So, like, you know, jokes aside, because Mind Fury isn't actually an asshole. I mean, he is sometimes, but
yeah,
it's okay. We all are.
Yeah, I make fun of everybody here, bro. Yeah, besides, like, you know, you and Mind Fairy, because, you know, we haven't, you know, talked that much. King Gary, no.
Mind Fairy.
Oh, there's plenty to hate at the Thrash. Like, I'm just saying shit I've, like, like, have to find a hate about it, you know?
Funny enough, one of my biggest complaints, which I've told Mind Fury this before, is that one time he put in a god, I think it was Athena, and she's supposed to talk, and he put this font in, and I'm looking at the font.
Is that Artemis?
Yeah, Artemis. That's what
Artemis. I know about that.
There's shit I hate about I can't read the font, and I'm looking at it. Like I can read.
Yo, me and.
But the fact that I have had to stop.
Shit about your girl, bro. Hey. No. Like, I'm like, what is it? I know, like, me and Mind Fury were talking about this, bro. He was like, he was like, yeah, I was like one of the people that noticed that was like, it was intentional. It was like what he was going for, you know?
Yeah.
Which makes sense. So yeah. Shut up.
Like, I get it.
Sounds like you, bro. Yo, Gary, yo, shut up, man.
But when it came down to it, and I'm looking at it, one of the things that, like, my biggest thing is, and I think I did tell him this, I was like, if you're gonna do that, make it completely, you know, illegible, right?
I'm gonna fight you about Artemis. I don't know about that. It's alright.
Or make it legible, because the problem is that it broke my flow as I kept
I got
up
you.
And back down the page.
Yo, the thing, like, okay, I'll say this now. Like, the only reason why I was fine with it, right, is because I read another series that did sort of the same thing, but with their, like, magic system, or like it was like unlegible, but, you know, as you kept reading, it was more, you know, understandable, because, you know, the character got more used to it, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, I got used to that. I didn't care, because, like, I was like, okay, this is what he's doing. So I understand. You just, you know.
I think that is cool. Like, but see, the difference is like you're talking about a character slowly learning and developing, which makes it more readable.
Yeah.
As we're reading that, it's literally you can literally read one or two words, a letter here or there, but
I mean,
other things you're like, huh, what? You're like turning your head upside down, like, I can't. How did you? Who? That says there.
Just
Wow.
Honestly,
But
just read it, bro.
He's just
Exactly.
Just read it.
Exactly. Yo.
But no, that was one of the things that first, like, you know, because I was trying to read it and everything early on.
All right, Mind Fury.
Oh, fine,
Stats.
mine. Just leave.
Just leave as we're talking about you.
Wow.
Get out of here. Fuck you.
I'm kidding, Mind Fury.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, man.
I love you, buddy.
Appreciate you, bro.
Bye.
All right, you can continue with your Thrash.
Anyways, because Thrash sucks. No, now that mine's gone, I can stop talking good about it.
Well, let's switch it up, bro.
But joking aside,
yeah,
you know it, like. I think that was one of the things that early on kind of turned me off from Thrash.
I got you.
Before I really knew Mind Fury.
Yeah.
Right. And that's another thing, because I know Mind Fury. I think that's that's another reason why I'm like, no, it's a really good story. You know what I mean? Like, it's this. Like, being friends with him changed my mind about the series. Not so much.
Because you like understood what he was going for.
Yeah, because I understood what he was going for. I understood him more, and it was just one of those things of being like, oh, okay. It was like, I don't care for the art. I never will. Like, I'm not gonna lie to him or anyone else about it. Like, well,
damn.
Like I said earlier, that's like the earlier style that he had, right?
Yeah.
And then he slowly, you know, like I'll say now, his style now is a lot more akin to something that I'd like. It's still not. It's not 100% because there's still things that happen that I'm like I just don't like that style. But I give talent where talent is due, because he is a fantastic artist, and so is his team.
I do agree.
Right? And his story is very good, and I really like it, which is why I keep reading it. Mostly because of the story. It was the same with Devil Up. Right?
Oh yeah, I'd be reading Devil Up.
I read Devil Up all the time. I love the story of Devil Up.
I need to catch up again, bro.
I love the line art that they have. Kong's line art is fantastic. And don't get me wrong, Ko, the person who does the colors, right, is a great colorist. She's a great artist. I just don't like the very clean line art with the very painterly style. It's really off-putting for my eyes, and I don't like it so much.
Damn, I have to talk to Conrads about that, bro. Sorry.
Well, I've talked to all of them about it. That I personally don't care for the mixture of the two styles. But the one thing that I will say about it is it does give it a very unique look.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta get Conrads up here too.
Look that really gives it something that makes it pop.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't like that. Right. I'm not gonna deny that it isn't unique and interesting. So you know, but I do like the story all the way through. I think Kong and the team does a fantastic job on it. Yeah. I just don't like the mixture of the two, which I've talked with Jogo about before too. And he was like, no, I can kind of understand it, but I really dig it. And I was like, and that is awesome for you. Because as long as he digs it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right? Because like if the artist can look at it and go, this is my vision. I love the way that this looks. That's it, man.
Yeah,
then it's fine.
I agree.
Like it's the same with Mind Fury, right? Like he digs the
you.
way that his series looks, therefore it's a good series. Do I care for the art style? No.
Oh yeah, peep the emote, bro. Jugo Beaver. That's the emote. Let's go.
Jugo Beaver.
Yes, sir.
I think my favorite new emote was made for me by the artist K-Ray.
Oh yeah, there's that one, yeah.
Yeah, she works on, like right now she's doing a lot of like managing for a lot of things, for a lot of series, but like she is one of the assistant art directors for God Game. She drew this.
That's
she drew Fuku just kind of peeking. It's called Fuku Peek, and I love it.
Yeah.
I use this everywhere.
Yeah, I know you used that last time when I was talking to Mind Fury, bro.
I just love it because he's just like, what up? I have used it as a profile picture on both the link tree that we have now, and
nice.
And on TikTok.
Okay.
So I love that little peeking Fuku so much. It's not funny.
Oh yeah, Mind Fury told me to use TikTok. I forgot.
Yeah, you just gotta take clips of you talking, man, and just upload them on TikTok. You will blow up.
I mean, I do got that, one video I posted recently, that JoJo's one.
Yeah. I need to start posting on TikTok more too.
I should just post, but I just don't like the site.
You just don't like the site?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. But yeah, All right, Shiroku. What my final question to you is, if you could like, who's your dream collaboration with? I think I've asked like pretty much majority of the people that have been up here. Well, not in here, but everybody is, who would you want to collab with? Your, like, it doesn't have to be Voice Me, like, it can just be anybody. Who would you want to like collab with the most?
I will make this a multi-part.
Okay.
Right? If we're talking just about Voice Me,
Okay.
right? I've done a lot of collabs, right? Already, or
Nice.
just like Jogo, Mind Fury, things like that.
Nice.
I think I'd really like to probably collab a little bit with Brandon.
I mean, yeah, Brandon's like that dude.
Not because he's the biggest, but
No, I'm just saying he's that dude, bro.
So. I haven't I work with them all the time when it comes to God Game, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I kind of want to work with them, when it comes to like my series, his series, things like that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
I understand. I'd love to talk to him too, bro. Like, hey, he'd probably be like one of the people I want to talk to as well.
He is super busy.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's why I'm like, hey, I understand.
Yeah. Like, I think he went to Greece recently.
Nice. I know he'd be traveling a lot recently,
Yeah. Just, he travels a lot to actually get inspiration, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
But if we're not talking about like on the platform,
yeah,
like on Voice, I would absolutely die if I could do a collaboration with Matthew Mercer.
Who is that exactly?
Matthew Mercer is a voice actor, right? Very popular one. He does a D&D show that he's done for years now called Critical Role.
Okay.
It got so popular that they did a Kickstarter for an animation, and then Amazon picked it up.
Okay.
So if you want to see kind of like the beginnings of like an animated version of their D&D campaign, it is called The Legend of Vox Machina.
Oh, that thing.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay.
That is based off of a D&D campaign run by Matthew Mercer.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I do know about it. I've heard it. I've heard of it.
It is.
It looks cool.
I was very surprised.
I need to check that out, bro.
I did enjoy it. They had a very star-studded cast, things like that. It was very cool. But,
nice.
Like, I think that would be something really, like, that's something I would like to do. Is like just have a sort of collaboration with Matthew Mercer.
Okay.
I think that's the person I think the most about. Like,
understandable.
Because there's a lot you could be like, oh well, I'd love to do it with like, the person who writes my favorite manga, but then I sit there and go, but then we couldn't understand each other.
Yeah, because like you need a whole translator, you need everything, bro.
And so it's just like, I'll go with the people that I know that speak English. There are other people I want to do collaborations with. There are other people that have already agreed to do collaborations with me in a way, like in Bloody Luck, any comics or like quote unquote TV shows that you see like in it will be based on series on Voice Me or series that I have reached out to that I really like.
Okay.
Like people and things like that.
And yeah, I got you.
And so like I want to build in this world kind of like just like, hey, like for Bloody Luck, the multiverse of Voice Me and even some of the things, they exist. They're just in this world, they're comics or things like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I know we're also talking about doing some promotional art where we're like we're showing Rio like what she would look like in God Game and Thrash and things like that.
Oh, that sounds dope.
Something we're working on, like Devil Up, like what she'd look like as a devil spawn.
Oh, nice. Sounds lit.
Those are things that we've been talking about because we want to do more stuff for for Instagram and really promote the channel. And
yes,
stuff.
sir. Makes sense.
In the next chapter, I think it's in the next chapter.
Okay.
Yes, it is. In the next chapter, there's a Voice Me Easter egg in the chapter.
Is it okay? So it's just anything that could be on Voice Me.
Yeah, I mean,
or is it a specific one that you could tell me, and I just have to find it?
I'm not gonna tell you because it's gonna be quite obvious.
Okay.
You'll see it when you read the episode.
Is it Thrash?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
But it is.
I thought I bamboozled you right there.
It's like, I'll get you. I'll have you tell me.
Is it Thrash? No.
But
yeah.
It'll be something that you'll easily be able to see in the chapter, and you'll be like, oh,
yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
We're gonna be doing stuff like that throughout the entirety of the series.
Hey, I'm interested. I'll try to find them. You're all the Easter eggs you got, bro. Like that's why I do these, bro. I help show off the series, show off the people that make the series. I love to get like the rest of the team on here for Bloody Luck, but that's a whole other beast to tackle.
I mean, let's see. I could even reach out to my team and see who might be able to do one of the talks with you.
I'm down, whatever, bro. Like I love talking to people I've never talked to before. A couple
of good people might be like EJ. EJ would be a good one. He's on a lot of Voice Me projects, not just Bloody Luck. So you'd be able to talk to him about things like God Game.
Yeah, I got you.
Things like Band King, and
Yeah, I know. I talked about like that with Congrats. With him, Jugo, and his team, but that's like something that's gonna take a while, because I know they also speak another language, some of them.
Yeah.
So that would be the issue. That would be the only issue, in that one, anyways. But I still feel like it would be pretty cool. I'd love talking to people that I've never spoken to before, because a lot of the people that I've spoken to, I got up here, I've never talked to like this, But obviously there's some I knew before I've gotten up here. I knew Faye, I knew Mind Fury, even though I didn't know Mind Fury was watching my shit before. And obviously you were honestly, I saw that video. You're up here now. There's a couple who else? Conrads, obviously I've never spoken to him. Those are all, it's all pretty cool people, bro, so far. I mean, hey, I can't wait to talk to more people, bro.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll definitely bring it up with my team, because I think that they'd be down to speak with you too.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to talk to Jordan or Creationist Life. I know Mind Fury's managing his series. It's the Fallen, if you know what that is, on voicemail. Yeah. I know I've been trying to reach out to him, but everything's busy. And I mean, yeah, everyone has their own shit they're doing. Yeah, but I've had fun speaking with you today. Hopefully, we can get you up here again, and
Oh yeah, no, definitely. You know what? We can have another chat after you've
that's what I was gonna say. That
chapters.
Because I need to read more.
But that way we have more to talk about.
Exactly. That's why I need
at least 3 chapters of reading to be like, all right, I've seen what you did. Explain. You got explaining to do, Shiro.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know I gotta do that with a bunch of other series, to be honest. But I mean, I know Mind Fear and me, we could talk a while, bro. Just shit that he's gonna get mad about, of things I haven't seen. Yo, we there should just be a whole thing of just we're not even friends if you just haven't seen that. I feel like that would be pretty interesting.
Look,
I haven't seen a lot, and he's gonna probably
about how this was gonna be a chat about more hot takes from me.
Yeah,
but we didn't ask any questions about
and
hot takes,
also ended up me mainly getting me flamed. Me getting flamed in the chat. Mainly just that. So I mean,
I tried to help you. I tried.
Hey, bro, it's whatever, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, appreciate you having you up here, man. I'll be linking all your stuff down below for everybody to check out, as well as the Voice Me pitch thing. I forgot what it was called. Down below,
Voice Me pitch competition.
Yeah, if you want to drop your story and have it up here, maybe I'll react to it, maybe I won't. I don't know. But anyways, later.